Thank you for your purchase of Prestige DIY products. Today we'll be talking to you about our Prestige square column systems. First, you just want to make sure you have a nice open space so that you can do your setup. Some of the other items that you're going to want to have is a rubber mallet, a tape measure, a pencil. You may need a knife and a little bit of sandpaper, a quick square. And some of the optional use at the end of the install is caulking and a caulking gun and dab. We've chosen to use two separate pieces of equipment, so we have a hammer drill and a screw gun that we can do today's install. If you have a miter saw, this is the best piece of equipment to do a quick and easy resizing of your product. We package our products so all the good faces are assembled together so that it limits any opportunity to get them damaged. So we're going to use the box so that it's a protective surface on top of our workstation. Let's simply cut down around the side. Let's open up our packaging. You might want to inspect it and make sure that there wasn't any damage before it was shipped to you. It's good to collect all your items. Then we're going to pull all of our skirts together. Our instructions. You'll have a little bit of exposure to some of the other products that we have as building solutions and a step-by-step instructions on the installation. So our squaring corners comes with our Weld-On 705 adhesive. We also have the fasteners that you'll be needing to anchor your column into position. I want to point out the innovation. It's our SmartLock column. That's allowing not to have any external fasteners on the finished face, thus moving this installation process to a completion much quicker than any other products that you'll see in the market space. So we're going to be going over to the area that we're going to do our install. We're going to measure our vertical height. We're going to keep in mind we're going to reduce that size by 1/4 of an inch so that we can allow for expansion contraction to happen. We're ready to resize our 8-inch by 10-foot contemporary column. On this particular product, we want to cut from both ends to give an even look for the panel layout. I need to reduce it by 1 5/8 inches, so I'll go ahead and lay that out. Again, as a reminder, if you want to cut them one piece at a time or in pairs, keeping in mind to be careful not to scratch the finished face if you have that selected to go up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make this cut. And we'll put that at a tripping hazard way. Flip these end to end. So we're just going to line that up and go ahead and cut that so now it'll be balanced on both ends and we're ready for that cut. And that's out of the way. We're going to take this back over to our workstation. We're going to put 3 panels together, adding the 2 males onto the female. And then we're going to be ready to put that around our post structure. And I'm ready to lay some adhesive. So we're going to put it on the outside and down on the inside track of both sides of this particular column. We want to make sure we get a good alignment. Also, it acts as a lubricant. So we're just going to get that in. Let's do the other side. Coming down the inside fin and the upper part of the SmartLock corner. So we're going to take the male, align it on both ends. Rubber mallet. I'm just going to tap it from the bottom. And it moved on me, so I'm going to tap that forward. We're going to remember to keep tapping that very lightly. We don't want to damage the face. We're just allowing the SmartLock corner to come together and form a perfect 90-degree corner. Now let's go ahead and we'll install the male. Sometimes it's nice to have a helper. I've done this a number of times, so I'm going to pull that into position. I'm just going to flip that up. And I can work from end to end. Simply bringing this together. Really easy. We've got our 3 panels together. We're ready to go install this. Also part of our solution in our column system is our skirt accent. We call a squaring L as our first part of our installation. The squaring L holds our column in its vertical alignment. The vertical alignment is to hold the column in its true level plane around the structure. The squaring corner is also part of the accent of the finished look. Okay, so we're ready to put our front panel on. We've already have our adhesive ready. So let's just line it up, center point. with our contemporary flare groove. And we're going to bring the other plane together. And let's just tap it in nice and gentle. Upper squaring corners in. We'll put our lower on. Now we're going to put together our contemporary flare 6-inch base skirt. Adding adhesive to the other halves. Now we've already pulled off number 1, 2, leaving number 3 and number 4 adhesive strips, the backer. Bringing this around, creating a 90-degree corner. Number 3 is going to allow us, because we didn't pull the adhesive off, to simply slide, won't stick. It'll slide across, making contact on this face so that we can then make a connection, bringing round the number 1 and number 4. And you'll notice we've left some adhesive tape. The blue tape simply allows that last joint to be held. We can then add DAP to the top of the skirt to give it a very nice closed-in look. So we completed our Prestige Contemporary Flare column, the skirt package, and the horizontal groove on our Contemporary Flare. This is a nice new age look. If you need any other information, go to our resource center at www.prestigediy to look at how to finish your products if you so choose to add paint. Thanks for your purchase and enjoy.